G'day legends, and welcome back to the episode of That Slot Car Bulletin for a Tuesday. We have got plenty, as always, Pendle slot pre-orders, what's new at Pendle, some new stuff from RTS, and much more. Plus, I am visiting Show Us Your Slots this week in Newcastle. But before we get stuck into today's bulletin, as always, a very big thank you to you at home for tuning in regularly, and the official new sponsor, Pendle Slot. But let's get stuck into the bulletin for a Tuesday. So let's kick off the bulletin with what's new at Pendle Slot, and we'll kick off with the availabilities, and we'll start with scale order. Now, we've banged on about this car week after week. It's the Mitsubishi Evo 4 and 5, both Tommy Mackinnon editions. The 4 is the red, the 5 is the white. I've driven these cars, they are incredible. Yes, they are now available from Pendle Slot. Moving on to a limited edition car, if you are a collector, this one's for you. It is Scalatric, it is the UK SCF Scalatric Ford Escort in a beautiful light blue livery. Now, this was available at the winter market, just recently happened, the winter swap meet. But if you do want it, get in touch with Pendle. There was 125 of these available at the time of making. I don't know how many is left. Get in touch with Pendle if you do want one, because they still have some available. Moving on to pre-orders, we're jumping into Slotted. We have got 4 bangers here available, Q3 and Q4 2024. Now, I know there's a lot of stuff for pre-order. The reason there is, a lot of brands sell out quickly, and Slotted's one of them. But let's take it from the top. The Jag XJR10 Car 61 from Lime Rock 1990, banger. We've got the Alfa Romeo 155 V6 TI, car number 6 from the Nürburgring. Now, if you're not an Alfa fan, you should be now, because this thing is stunning. My favorite, the pick of the bunch, the Excel Skyline GTR Car 25 from Spa 1991, and we've got the Merc C-Class Car 17 DTM 1995, and that's what's new at Pendle Slot. So let's kick off with Scalatric, and we're going to talk about their competition that they've got running up until Christmas, I believe. It's like a calendar event, like an advent calendar. We're up to day 4 at the time of filming. Each day has different rules and regs, but we'll go through what they've had already. Day 1 was a Christmas jumper. I believe I have one of these coming to me. Awesome looking jumper. Love it. It's going to be my Christmas favorite. I think you have to like, subscribe and comment on that post. Same with the next one was the mug, and then of course we've got £250 available for you if you win, if you make a purchase on the website. Doesn't matter if you spend £10, £5, £300, you go into the chance to win that 250. Stay tuned, check out their socials, because each day there is something new, I believe, for you to win. I'm guessing, I think it goes up to the 24th. Scalatric, if I'm wrong, let me know. But it looks like it's playing out to be an advent calendar for the social media page. Next up, Carrera showing off, in my opinion, their best set. If you have not got into Carrera yet and you are wanting to, if you want to get into digital, or if you want to collect Carrera, this is the set to get, mark my words. The Retro Grand Prix, you got 3 cars, 3 incredible cars, the Porsche, Ford Capri and Lancia, all digital. It also comes with a retro tin sign. Now, you can buy these separately, which we'll talk about in the tick, but I believe this one only comes in this set, and it's digital, 9.3 meters of digital fun. So if you want to get into Carrera Digital, this will be the best way to get into it. Talking about those signages, the tin signs, you can also buy 5 different ones. So I believe the one that comes in this set is unique to the set only, but you do have 5 others that you can purchase. They are 40 by 50 centimeters, and I think they'll look good in anyone's slot room, man cave. And being that tin, if you did watch my live stream with Carrera, we did have one in our hands, good quality stuff. I think they look pretty good. Next up, we have Scale Auto announcing their first big race for 2024. It is the 22nd, 23rd and 24th of March in English, and I think in Spanish it's Marco. I probably got that wrong. 2024. It is the 24 hour of Portugal, and it is the 132 NSX GT2 and GT3 class car. This is going to be one of many big races throughout all brands of 2024. Slot car racing is very healthy, and Scale Auto has kicked off with an absolute banger. So hopefully they do some filming. If they do, I will bring it to you on the channel. But Scalatric off with a big race in March 2024. Next up, Bauer talking Vincent, their American Muscle range. If you like what you see on screen right now, you can get these by Christmas if you order early. Good looking cars. I like the Vincent range. You've got some American muscles in there for the Americans out there and anyone that loves muscle cars. Also, they've got available some of their 30-year anniversary of Bauer NSU TT Collector's Box, Book and Car. I've done a review on this, really good set. Please check out the review. Some available, and of course you do know I like Bauer. And also they've got some pictures of the Merc Xmas car, the Christmas car with Santa Claus, the NSU, and some more of their Vincent cars, just to wet that whistle of some HO goodness. So please check out Bauer, check out Vincent, check out the Before Slot website. That's where you find all their goodies, and they do stock Auto World in Europe. Next up, a new brand to hit our channel, LM Slot Spain. I was lucky enough to talk to the legend behind the scenes. I tell you, I'm always looking for new stuff. They were at the recent Madrid show, I believe, over in Spain. This is the Renault 5, made by Team Slot, has different components put in there by LM themselves, so they've sort of made their own version of the Renault. Limited run on these, as you can see on screen. I do have one coming to me to review. Another brand to keep an eye on. There's some good stuff coming out. I will have some news for you on that very soon, but please check out LM Slot Spain Facebook page, and also check out their cars. Next, we have something new from NSR. They don't disappoint. Big thank you to Slot Pixels. He's posted on his socials. If you're a McLaren fan, check this baby out. Absolutely love it. NSR do not disappoint. I'm a big fan of them. There's a really big race happening this week in LA. NSR are going to race at Electric Dreams. Unfortunately, I can't be there, but it's going to be an epic race, so stay tuned to the Electric Dreams social media pages to watch that. But to wet your whistle, a new McLaren livery is on its way. Next up, we have Advanced Slot showing off their Rally Art Mitsubishi Galant. Huge fan of this. It might not mean something to the rest of the world. I know it does in Spain. In Australia, we could buy these cars as one-to-one versions. So a lot of the JDM cars, the reason I love them, we grew up around them down under. We were lucky enough to get a lot of Japanese domestic cars here. And the Galant, not the Rally Art itself, but the Galant we could get, and I'm a big fan of it. Highly collectible. So to see this coming to life, I'm pumped. So we've got a couple of colors here, and you do know Advanced Slot makes some weird and wonderful stuff. We've gone from Team Transporters now to a Galant, Mitsubishi Galant Rally Slot. It's getting hot in here. Rally Art. So I think they're onto a winner. Next up, RTS with something new, the 76 Tower. I'm a huge fan of this. It's very orange like me today. And you can also get some historical signs to dress up the 76 Tower itself. I've got some kits to build. I've already had a look at their quality. I can highly recommend RTS. Really good stuff. We are spoilt with choice when it comes to the laser cut wood products, and we're very lucky that the companies that do them do a really good job. So cannot wait to build these kits from RTS, and something new from them to wet your whistle. So that's a wrap on today's episode of That Slot Car Bulletin for a Tuesday. As always, I want to thank you all for tuning in regularly, and the official news sponsor, Pendle Slot. Please check out their socials, link below. Quick announcement, we are back in the slot shed. I think the 21st of December 2023, not 2024. Very exciting. So we've got a lot to talk about in the future. We're going to go big. We're going to try and do some really big stuff in that space, because I'm lucky enough to have the space. Let's use it as a slot car mecca center in my own backyard, which is like a dream come true. Also, I'm off to Show Us Your Slots this week, Thursday to Sunday. If you are in the Newcastle area, pop in, say good day. I believe I'll be doing a lot of filming on Friday, Carrera Fun Race on Saturday, and I believe I'm doing some club racing the Thursday when I land. And also, I'm talking to the legends from Show Us Your Slots about bringing back a track in the very near future for a permanent fixture in the slot shed. It's plastic. I think it's going to be minimum 4-lane, and it's scale auto. Stay tuned for that. I'm very proud to have a scale auto track that I might be able to use by those legends themselves. We've still got to talk some details behind the scenes, but you may see a scale auto track in the slot shed. And live, I will be trying to go live every Monday. I have not found the sweet spot time yet. Please stay tuned on my community tab on the channel page, because that's where I'll try and post all the information. If you have a time in mind, I'm trying to meet everyone around the world when it comes to not being too late, not being too early. Also, the topic will always be news, the week that was, but I will try and bring on guests like I did on Monday. That was spontaneous, and I like that. So if you are wanting to be a part of it, if you do want a link during the live, I can send you a link and we can talk about something that you've got going on. Have about a 5-10 minute chat, and we'll try and bring some more people on whilst we're recapping the news. Different kind of concept. But let me know what you think about that. But Mondays was awesome. Go back and watch it. But I think that's all for today. That is all for today. But as always, at That Slot Car Guy on Facebook, YouTube, all these other social media pages. I keep forgetting what they are. If this is the kind of content you like, please consider subscribing. It does help out the channel. But be safe, take care, support your local. Bye.